What's going on, guys? Chuck in
Kara.
here, and we are back with another episode of Kara Watches. And now we're up to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Of course, the fourth in the series of Harry Potter films we've started watching. This actually kind of puts us right about the halfway point now. Because 4 is 8 films altogether, so yeah, this is the halfway point.
And he wasn't wrong when he said the movies are getting darker.
Yeah, it's a very good point. So, for those uninitiated, the premise of the Goblet of Fire is basically at Hogwarts. This year, they're having the Tri-Wizards tournament. So they invited 2 other schools whose names I do not know. And if I did, I could not remember or pronounce them. And they all, or each school is given a choice of a champion to compete for the Goblet of Fire, which is the ultimate prize. Which the main thing about this is that you have to be over 17. The Ministry of Magic or whoever said you had to be over 17, but somehow Harry Potter's name got thrown in there, even though he's only 14, which causes a little dissension.
That's a big gap.
Yeah, about 3-year gap. Yeah, so there's a lot of dissension and wondering what's going on here. Why is he, getting special treatment? But he gets involved in the Tri-Wizard tournament, and which involves 3 different competitions, all of various dangers and peril, in order to claim the Goblet of Fire. And along that, there's also, we finally get the reemergence of he who should not be named, Voldemort himself. So, as Kara pointed out, this is definitely it starts off dark. Honestly, you start off with was the World Quidditch Cup Championships or something or other, like FIFA World Cup soccer. But yeah, you've got Voldemort is people, or I don't know, is this what they're called? But anyway, wasted the whole place. It's wiped out. But from the very beginning, Voldemort is making his presence known, and he's like a little baby Voldemort. He's a little creepy little, looks like a Freddy baby from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5. You don't know that yet, but Freddy baby. That's exactly what it looks like. But yeah, his presence is all throughout this, which is something we didn't really have in Prisoner of Azkaban. They kind of, you had Voldemort and Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. It kind of got away from him in the last ones, but we're back full throttle. So, all that being said, what did you think of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? Also, I want to apologize. I've got a real bad cold. So I'm trying to push through this. If I sound really nasally or bad, I would try to cough and sniff, but I didn't want to. We just finished watching the movie, and I want to make sure we get it. It's what's fresh in our mind. We talk about it. I don't want to wait and be back because then she'll forget about it. I ain't got time to watch another 2.5 hours. Watch it again. So, what were your thoughts? What do you think about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
I thought it was good, and yeah, it was pretty good. I just didn't like the scene when Harry got his arm cut.
That's part of the whole the spell to revitalize Voldemort. Yeah. You also introduced to a couple new characters. Most prominent, Mad-Eye Moody, who's a new teacher of the dark arts. They have a new one every year because they can't keep someone in that position. He's very memorable because he got the weird eye, and he's taking a liking to Harry, and he's trying to help him with getting through the challenges. But there's more to him than meets the eye. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Meets the eye because he has the eye.
Yeah, I mean it moves around.
Yeah.
I hate it, but when it goes to the back of his head, and it's like.
Because you can see behind him. Yeah, it's great. So you also this is a point too, actually, where the kids are growing up. Like they're basically 14 now, and you're starting to deal with a little teenage stuff. Because during this whole company, they have the ball, which is a big dance and everything. So there's a lot of hints of love in the air. And what do you think about that? All that
No.
You don't like that?
No.
You don't like the guys and girls getting together dancing and.
I don't like everything about that ball.
Why not?
No.
Why? Is it too mushy for you? There's too much kissy face. It wasn't any kissy face. But what you start to see, if you picked up on this or not, but there seems to be a
love story between Hermione and some of the other
Yeah.
schoolmates. I don't know.
But primarily, if you're catching it, there seems to be a little bit of a jealousy with with Ron. Ron is to have a little jealousy, and vice versa. There seems to be something there that's very subtle if you don't think about it, but it's and actually it was kind of there in the last couple movies if you really pay attention. Very, very subtle. But I like it. They're building it up, and it's and poor Harry is like just doesn't know what's going on. He's oblivious to everything.
What did I do?
Yeah, what the heck was that accent? You also have Robert Pattinson in here as I can remember his name, Cedric, something like. Oh, okay. Who is from Hufflepuff, I believe, and he's actually the one who was originally chosen for Hogwarts to perform in the Goblet of Fire, and he doesn't have a whole lot to do. I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot of lines, but I like actually what he does. This is like 2005. So I'm not sure where Twilight was at this point, if this is before or after.
He played Eric in Twilight.
Edward.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one cares. But more importantly, he is Batman, and the Batman, and he's really good in the Batman, which surprised the heck out of me. And you also have, I think it's David Tennant, a former Doctor Who, who's playing one of
the professors.
He's the I can't remember the guys, but he was the. The weird kind of crazy guy who had the tongue thing doing that thing. I'm sorry, I can't remember any names. Like I said, I need a cheat sheet. I ain't got time to make a cheat sheet for names.
Okay, here you go.
But so he was basically a minion of Voldemort's, but he's kind of prominently played throughout he's showing his backstory again. Which also thing I like about this is that you're opening up the world a little more, and you're starting to really delve a little more into the backstory. And then, again, it's getting a lot darker. A lot more,
I don't like it.
Yeah, it ends on a downbeat, which is we're right in the middle of this series, and it's going to get darker and darker as we go. Things are getting serious now. They're not all fun and games. So is there anything else that you kind of liked or? No.
Just the first half was good until it started getting to cutting things, and I didn't like that.
Okay, so yeah, that's the movie where it starts off kind of dark, but once you get into the Goblet of Fire tournament and all that stuff, it kind of picks up, kind of pulls you, which is actually done really well because it takes you away from the whole menace that was portrayed in the beginning with Voldemort and all that, and it kind of puts you at ease because you're dealing with Harry trying to solve these riddles or solve these problems, and then of course you have the whole dancing, which is a big extended part. It's all about Neville is learning how to dance. We're trying to find out who's gonna get a date. There's a big thing where Ron can't get a date, and
because of his ugly
I don't know what was that. It is basically he has his dress code he got from his mom. It's like an antique. It's hilarious, but you're all this frivolity and fun, and it lulls you to a false sense of security because you're enjoying that, and before you know it, boom, you're right back in the darkness again, and Voldemort's back, and everything has gotten serious and real again. People die.
One person died in the thing.
Yeah, spoiler. But again, this movie's like 20 years old. It came out 2005. Yeah, 20 years old. So if you haven't seen it, then
watch it now.
Yeah, basically. But I'm not gonna apologize for 20-year-old spoilers.
If you don't, I'm going to find you, and I'm going to force you to watch it.
Why? She is so violent. I apologize. But so yeah, I'm really liking, again, going to rewatch. I'm really enjoying this. I'm liking where it's going. It's becoming more obviously adult, and more the stakes are getting higher. Things are getting more serious, and that's very interesting. So, any other thoughts? Things that stuck out that you really liked?
What was his name? Oh, wait, no. Oh, so when Harry does the dragon thing, like near where the beginning.
One of the first competitions.
The middle. Yeah, the middle.
The first competition of the for the Triwizard Tournament is they have to capture an egg from a dragon. Mm-hmm. It's very How to Train Your Dragon.
Whack. Apparently Ron is very jealous because it seemed like he cheated.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody's, like I said, Harry is underage, and somehow he's in this tournament. And once the goblet's chosen your name, you can't back out of it. You're in it, and everybody's wondering, well, how did you do it? You cheated. Ron's upset with him. Basically, he's like, they're having a rift in their friendship, and it's kind of weird to see. It doesn't last very long, but it's kind of weird to see.
No, it really doesn't.
And but again, that's typical petty teenage stuff. So I understand that.
Those clip things. You know what Chris has on his he used to have on his red bag, like his drum things, his guitar work things. Those small.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Clips on it that you can put on your shirt.
Okay.
They had one that says Stinky Potter.
Oh, buttons. They're buttons. They had buttons that said for Harry Potter enemy that said Stinky Potter. Basically when they're all turning against him, they would change. They're those buttons they put on.
Yeah, and then he win, and then girls are like, huh.
And a couple of these twins are all all about Harry.
And I'm like, chill.
What? What's wrong? Girls can't like Harry Potter? You think he's cute?
No.
They want to, dance
No.
over him, give him kissy faces. No. Stay that way. Anyway, also, I should point out, this is the point of Harry Potter where Ron and Harry are in their hippie phase because their hair is outrageously long and bushy and shaggy.
Ronnie still got his hair.
They both need a haircut. It's really bad. I'm curious as to how that happened. If that was like, these are wigs, or did they really let their hair grow out like that? And why? I mean, I get it. They're 14-year-old boys. And I used to have hair like that too at one point when I had hair.
I'm just glad Chris's hair is not like that.
Oh, could you imagine Chris with long hair? It'd be weird.
No.
He had it like once at one time, but nothing like that. But I get it. I had hair similar like that back in the 80s. So yeah, okay. Anything else you want to say about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
I'm so curious of who put his name.
Well, they said the person who, spoiler alert, who was impersonating Mad Eye Moody. Mm-hmm. Okay, he was the one who set this whole thing up. He got Harry's name in the Goblet of Fire because again, it's a David Tennant character whose name I can't remember. He was the one who set everything up. He was helping carry.
The Darks of Arts teacher?
Yeah, that's Mad Eye Moody. Okay, that wasn't really him. He was trapped in that down in that. Okay. So the other guy was using that poly juice potion or whatever that turned him into. So everybody thought he looked like Mad Eye Moody. So he was manipulating everything to get Harry to win the tournament, so he could get to the cemetery and help revive Voldemort.
But he's already. Correct?
What?
Is Voldemort already
He's alive and and well.
Cool.
That's why he went. Okay, that guy there. He was impersonating Mad Eye Moody. Okay. It was a 2.5 hour movie. You got to help her out. There's a lot going on. So he was impersonating Mad Eye Moody. So he was helping Harry Potter get this. He wasn't supposed to be. He won him because Voldemort needed Harry Potter to help revive him. Okay, so that's when he forced him. He gave him all the tricks to help him win the cup. So when he got there in the cemetery, he helped revive, trapped Harry, used his blood, and rolled the spell to help revive Voldemort. Okay, you got it now. Okay. Total spoiler laden. Yeah. So, again, 20-year movie. Okay, so here's where we are. Dark days at Hogwarts. Voldemort is out there.
I'm scared.
And he's, coming out for Harry Potter and everyone else. So it's about to get very, very dark as we head into Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which is part 5.
All right, then let's fly into it.
So, before we get there, where do you put this one among the other 3 you've seen?
Ooh, this one's so good, except for the cutting parts.
It's one small. You don't even show it. My God, you've seen worse. My kids are wusses sometimes.
I remember at the old house, I got a bad cut from the concrete on my elbow, and there's just a scar.
That's your shoulder.
Yeah.
Anywho.
This is so hard. I'm gonna have to put this at 3.
So you put it. Okay. So what was your first one?
Probably the Sorcerer's Stone.
Sorcerer's Stone.
The first one.
Okay, what would be the second one then?
The Prisoner of Azkaban.
Prisoner of Azkaban? Okay, so you're putting this one after Prisoner of Azkaban.
Mm-hmm.
And Chamber of Secrets would be last.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For me, I really like Prisoner of Azkaban. I think is my favorite so far. And then I would put this one second. With Sorcerer's Stone followed by Chamber of Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm going to have to write this down so I don't forget next time. Make a point of that. So, okay. So, any last comments or things you want to say? Anecdotes? Before I die here with my congestion.
No.
Okay. We're going to cut it there. So,
Yeah.
That is it for this one. If you enjoyed this, click thumbs up, share, subscribe, leave us a comment below. Let us know your thoughts on Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And again, sorry if we spoiled it for you. But again, 20 years old. We can do. And be sure to join us again when Kara watches Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Or just say hi.
We'll
Always say hi. So until next time, this is Chuck Ann.
Kara.
And we will see you.
We'll fly into the Order of Phoenix. Bye.
On the other side.